Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the golden flashes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Peoples. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will go on the attack first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if...
Breaks into the open. No, he got loose. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Buckeyes headed quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And I love the play call by this defense to go with the zone blitz, confuse the quarterback. What does that mean? What do you see when it's a zone blitz, Palmer?
Yeah, I think he was confused. You mentioned it. I think he saw zone coverage, and he thought he was fine. I think he only thought he was being rushed by 3 or 4 guys, and he was going to have a lot of time to get rid of that football. Not the case, though. Linebacker is able to make it through and get the sack.
Punt is in the air. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense will go to work for the first time today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
So many guys that we could go back. The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. Just recently, the guys that they put their hand in the dirt and they go make things happen, get after quarterbacks like you see right here.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Golden Flashes will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. they'll give it to him again. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Trying to run, it's Smith. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pulls it in, it's Banks. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. This time they'll go to the running game. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
And the Golden Flashes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Fires to the big fella. At the 40, there he goes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way. This guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. From the gun, the ground game. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. They'll run play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it, put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Tulane.
Creates a little space.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Flips it out on the screen. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise that the O-line gets called for holding. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And this crowd loves a good pass rusher in the line of Chase Young, the closest. Jim still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
Yeah, and when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to rush the pass. The snap count is silent. It's predictable. And then you pin your ears back. And that's why they've had so many great pass rushers at Ohio State.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch at the 45. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to sneak it. Got the first down and more. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. to the air. It's Sayin. He's got it on the move. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll do it himself. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
They'll try it again from the 1 on second and goal. They want to run this quarterback. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. So they take advantage of good starting field position, move the ball 35 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. It seems like on every snap, he is right in the quarterback's grill. Second sack of the day. And maybe Joey Bosa and Chase Young and Vernon Golston better watch out. There could be a new single-season sack record at some point.
And when you mention those guys, when you watch the game, they always had their imprint on the game. They always dominated football games, and this guy's dominating the football game, single-handedly making that quarterback.
That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Finding open areas. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Makes the catch. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Graham. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. That's caught. It's Smith.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. They'll try to get the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Porter. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough. to give them a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. They took it 64 yards right down the field. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To throw, it's Collins. Got his man downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Stevens. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Golden Flashes are in the hurry-up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the pass. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Just keeps slinging it. Shoots it to the left. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Motion from the wideout. With jet sweep pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the 1st half. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. In the red area, it's Smith. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a foot. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. spins away from the defense. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
The Buckeyes will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start. There he goes! They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. He'll keep it himself. Oh, it's a fumble! Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And I absolutely love the option, but this is part of it, right? The quarterback has to make a lot of reads really quickly and then carry the football and take care of that thing. So I think, the fumble was caused there. We don't know why, but this is part of the option risk you run by running.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Got it behind the line, it's Smith. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Buckeyes have moved it inside the 20. The give on the option. Touchdown, Ohio State. Great job by the back on the option.
This guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Vanderbilt is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jay Cutler, this might not be over just yet. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to NC State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From the gun, running back gets to give. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now improvising. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Collins. Hit as he throws. It's caught downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. After an unproductive first half and opening drive of the second half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart them. They've got a 1st down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced 3rd and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. The Golden Flashes send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. Jukes his way for more.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Off play action on 1st down. Got him downfield. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. With the catch, it's Graham. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Deep shot for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Looking for space, it's Diggs. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Golden Flashes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll try the run, and this one will be stopped for no gain. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Golden Flashes will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. Snags it quickly on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll move the wide receiver. Jet sweep to the receiver. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The short hands, it's Graham. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. It'll be 3rd and long. He'll pull it on the read. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Hunter. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
What can you say about the impact this dude has had on this game? He has been completely unblockable all game long, guys. That's his 3rd sack of the game.
And the Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Wiggles free. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Graham. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He splits the uprights, and that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the inside. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Give to Brown. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
The kick is on its way. And the returner will be dragged down. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Turning it on! And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
The outstanding game has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. The give and tick, 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 tick. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Might be changing the route. Caught in the backfield. It's Porter. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.